You want to leave your crew stress-free, catch your flight on time, and maybe even save some cash, and steer clear of these 11 debarkation day blunders. Plus, stick around to discover a packing mistake that could cost you, and a timing strategy that ensures a smooth exit. You don't want to miss these. Everybody hates debarkation day. It is the worst day of the entire cruise because you're leaving. Not only are you leaving, but so are the other 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 people that are on the ship with you. So here's some things that you got to be aware of and avoid. Settle your bill the night before. Don't wait until the morning of. If possible, don't wait until the night before. Do it during the day before, because a lot of other people are settling the bill as well. And you're going to wait in line at guest services, and you're going to waste the last few moments of your cruise. Now, you got to settle your bill. You got to make sure that it's accurate. And my suggestion, what my wife and I will do, is when we're sitting down in the morning having our cup of coffee, we look through the bill from the day before. That way, if we see anything, we catch it and we can go get it taken care of, so that by the end of the cruise, the afternoon or the evening before we depart, it's just going through those last minute charges, the last 24 hours. So I don't have to spend, hours looking through every little thing for the last 7 days, because that adds up. When you've got the drink packages, they're logging every single drink, even though you're not paying for it because it's already paid for. It's still logged in there. So you got to go through all of that stuff. Make sure that your credit card, if you're going to pay by credit card, make sure there's enough room on it. Because if your card isn't charged the full amount that you owe, it's going to delay your exit. Let's put it that way. Put your luggage out the night before. If you have the need to literally, be off the first ones off the ship, then don't. Otherwise, put your luggage out the night before. Let them take care of it. Make sure the luggage tags are on there. Make sure that you put the bags out before the deadline. Don't, get all pissed off because, you put your bag out at 10 p.m. and the deadline was 9 p.m. and they never picked it up. Well, if you do that, you're dragging your own luggage off. But make sure it's got the right luggage tags. Make sure you put them out on time. I personally prefer letting them take my bag. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to bring it on the ship. I don't want to take it off the ship. Avoid overpacking your carry-on bag. Yes, we all know that there's things that you have to have in your carry-on bag. Remember, your carry-on bag, when you get off the ship, your carry-on bag has got to last you an hour. Well, actually, no, let me rephrase that, because you're putting your suitcase out the night before, but try to minimize what you need in your carry-on bag, because it kind of defeats the purpose of putting your luggage out the night before if you've got a backpack that's 3 feet tall overstuffed because you needed 2 outfits for this and you had 3 pairs of shoes and yada yada yada. Always think through what you're going to need the morning of departure. Most of the time you get up in the morning, get showered, get changed, you're going to go grab some breakfast, and then you're basically going to sit around and wait for your turn to leave the ship. You don't need a whole lot. Whatever medications you need, you're going to have in your carry-on bag the clothes that you wore the night before. You're going to have your passport. Do not put your passport in your suitcase. Keep it in your carry-on bag. Keep it in your pocket. Okay? Don't touch that dial, because coming out we're going to reveal a seemingly simple packing mistake that could lead to a major hassle. Breakfast. Limited options the morning of debarkation. The buffet's open. A lot of times the main dining room will be open for certain hours, so you can come in. Check that debarkation schedule. Know where your options are. Choose the main dining room over the buffet. If you want to wait in lines in the buffet and wait for a place to sit, and then wait, in line to get a cup of coffee, and another line to get some juice, and then another line to get your eggs over easy, have at it. I personally won't. I'll go sit down in the main dining room. They'll bring me my coffee and my juice, and I'll get to choose between an omelet or 4 or 5 other things. That's fine. Listen for those announcements, because they are going to have vital information. They're going to tell you where to go to get in line to get off the ship. They're going to tell you where not to go. They're going to tell you which groups are next. Listen to them. Find out from those announcements where you're supposed to muster, where you're supposed to hang out until your group has been called. Okay? Before you walk out of your cabin, double check it. Go through every single drawer in every cabinet. Look under the beds. Make sure that you have everything. Open the safe. Make sure you have everything, because that last time you leave that room, you're not getting back in it. Pretty soon we're going to be talking about a critical timing strategy that makes your departure much more seamless. Make sure you have arranged that transportation ahead of time. Taxi, Uber, the lines are going to be long and the number of vehicles are going to be short. So if you think about it, if you're in Fort Lauderdale or Canaveral or Miami, there's 10 ships coming in that morning. There's only so many taxis and Ubers around, okay? Make sure you've got some sort of transportation already set up waiting for you. If there's any way possible, do not book a flight before noon. I see it online all the time. My customers ask me about it all the time. Oh, they're saying that we're going to arrive at 7 a.m. Our flight's at 11:30. Yeah, we'll be able to make it, right? Yes, potentially. Do you want to find out the hard way? Because you couldn't get off the ship until 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then you waited 20 minutes for an Uber to arrive, or you had to wait a half an hour or an hour for the rest of the bus to fill up to take you to the airport. It's not worth the stress to me. It's just not. Book a 1 o'clock, book a 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, Even if you can't get out until 6 o'clock that night, okay. There are ways that you can store your luggage at the airport or somewhere else, and you can go out and spend a couple hours enjoying the departure city. Miami's beautiful. Fort Lauderdale's a ton of fun. Canaveral, you go to Orlando. Don't do it to yourself. Do not do that. Even if everything goes smoothly and you make your flight, you're still going to be a stressed out nut. Getting off the ship, through customs, getting your luggage, finding a ride, or finding your ride if you have one preset, getting to the airport, getting checked in, getting your bags taken, it's just not worth it. Think about it. Say you're on a small ship and you got 2,000 people that are on that ship with you. Well, I don't know, 1,500 of them are getting flights that same day as well. I beat that dead horse. And I'm going to beat this one again too. Make sure you have the proper travel documents ready. If you're getting off the ship, you've got to go through customs. You're going to need your passport. You're going to need, most places you don't require the Vax cards anymore, but there could be additional customs documentation. Make sure you know what it is and make sure you have it ready so that when you get down there, you grab your luggage, you go to the next available, and you're not spending 10 minutes digging through this and that and the other thing to find it. Have it out, have it ready, have it in a pocket so you hand it to them, wish them a nice day, and get on your business. So now, I think I pretty much covered everything. And now that you're prepared to get off that ship with ease and zero stress, let's find out if a 7-night cruise provides superior value compared to longer 10, 14, 21-day cruises. You don't want to miss this.